Hey, hi everybody. How you doing today? So I'm showing up to talk about 2012 and Earth changes. Okay, as we're seeing, there's a lot of turbulent weather going on right now. I mean, it's been going on all over the world. It's been escalating. Okay, this is part of the prediction of 2012. Okay, what I also want to say is it wasn't too long back that we were all scrambling to get in our, holes and hide from the government that we thought was going to come after us. And, we were going through a lot of fear a few years ago, okay? I'm not feeling those things right now. Haven't been feeling those for a long time. Didn't feel them when they were actually happening. But what I did feel and still feel and want to reiterate is the need to be self-dependent. In other words, okay, let's say, for instance, Alabama, what just happened there, okay? Now, this isn't a major cataclysmic event. It's not like a meteor hit, or, for instance, in 2012, when we're supposed to enter the emanation from the black hole, or Nibiru is supposed to come around, all these things that could possibly happen, right? That would be cataclysmic to the Earth. We would expect to see major events happening, okay? But what we're seeing is, due to weather, and whether you want to call it global warming or not, or a prophecy or not, it's happening. It's going on. The weather is escalating. There's more and more people. So they're in areas that are more dangerous to begin with, okay? And on top of it, the weather is escalating. Things are getting colder, more violent. Okay, we had a tornado in California, right? Can you believe it? In Chino this morning. So on that note, I just want to talk about Alabama for a second. I sent some money to them. I know a lot of us don't have a lot of money these days, but I sent $15, not a lot of money. I spend that without thinking too much, way too many times. So I sent some off, and I'm just sending out to you. I sent it to some convoy. I don't know. They were nearby, and so wherever you feel, I think it's really important through hard times to help each other if you can, if you're able, in your heart, if you have that extra money. Anyway, I'm not working for anybody. I just put that out there. But on a whole other note, with 2012 and the weather changes, okay? Even, my friends, if the event that causes crisis around you isn't some meteor or planet running into us or black hole event, it could possibly be a tornado or an earthquake or a fire, because these are escalating. So once again, like I said 5 years ago, it's very important to be prepared. Because let's face it, let's say in my area, LA, right now, I'm probably looking to relocate soon. But if there was a big earthquake, if I didn't get affected by the earthquake, chances are the fires that broke out would make it really impossible for people to help me if I was somehow caught in the middle of that. So that's why I always say, you need to have food and water and basic supplies so you do not have to go crazy and panic. That's the major reason. And I'm not talking like, let's face it, I'm sorry, I wish I was perfect like the Mormons and I had like 3 years worth of stuff, but I don't. I have like 4 months worth of stuff. And that's better than a lot of people have. And even that's hard to take care of because it runs out, it goes bad, that kind of stuff, right? So I understand it's difficult. However, it's one of the best things you can do to ensure your survival, even a few days, because let's face it, you can't count on the government or even your neighbor to help you if there's a crisis going on. So that's why I say it's just smart and logical, as we see things escalating around us, to be able to take care of yourself if something comes up in your area, no matter what it is. And as we saw in Japan, all the shelves, even hundreds of miles away, were cleaned out in supermarkets. So it just makes, you don't want to have to run out and deal with everybody that's in a panic, because then you could run into low frequencies. And on that note, I know a lot of people will say, hey, 2012 is going to be great, don't be creating this stuff. I'm not. I just want to say, sometimes spirit comes in a message just like this. Be prepared. It's just smart. It'll make your life easier. You'll be able to take care of your family. And if the crisis doesn't happen to you, you might be able to take care of a friend of yours or a neighbor that needs help. So just something to think about. Things are escalating, and let's just be smart, logical, without even having to bring the prophecy into it, which, of course, has been prophesized for thousands of years. Okay, everybody.